Here we go. Let's commentate this one. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so it looks like we have a 3v3 here. Okay. Serenity is better known as Filibust. Anyway, so to the left-hand side of the map, we have Dr. Nightblue here playing as the Teutons. So he is 2.2, so he's the highest rated in this game. To the sort of bottom middle, or to the pocket of the other, to the pocket of their team, we have Becky playing as the Mongols in the teal. And to, actually no, okay, sorry, Nightblue is the pocket, and Serenity is the other flank on the other side, and he is playing in the yellow as Turks. So, pretty strong team there. 2.2k, very strong players. Yeah, stables coming up. Barracks for Becky. I don't know why the barracks. He's up against Saracens. That's not exactly smart. Pikemen aren't going to beat. I'm going to beat him. And talking about the Saracens, up here we have Expert Skills, and he is playing in the purple as the Saracens, and their pocket a very nice little pick here for our teal player, Raw Dawa, and he is playing as the Goths, so a very strong rush here for him. Hopefully he will get to use that. Castle's coming up for him as well. And finally, down to the bottom-ish of the map, in the green, we have Panosha, and he is playing as the Koreans in the green. So we're looking at Serenity versus Panosha, or Panotia, I don't know how to say that name, and then we're looking at Expert versus Becky here. Also Dawa coming in on that side, and it looks like Nightblue going to the complete opposite side, so this could be a bit of a mistake when, although he is going to both sides. So Nightblue doing what he can as the Teutons. He is sort of up against the Goths, I guess you could say. So looking at this, so TCs, a ton of TCs already coming down for Nightblue very early. That is normal for him, and he is starting to get barracks down, getting elite Teutonic Knights, of course, with their very strong bonus, or very resistant and strong versus any other infantry, and even pretty good against cavalry, I must say. And then, yeah, so Becky now, by the looks of things, switching into, well, getting up siege workshops, castles as well, so probably looking for Mangudai, yep, of course, and we'll head down that route as well as siege Johnnies and stuff. So Nightblue very much starting off very heavy in paladins, which is quite standard for the Teutons, and now he will switch probably into elite Teutonic Knights and, but looks things halberdier. I don't know if I agree with that choice, just simply because there aren't really many there isn't really much cavalry coming in on this side, so I don't know if that's the best idea. I would probably rather go champions on this side, since Teutons have quite strong champions. Other than that, of course, Dawa going for the typical Goths build of just massing Huskarls and overwhelming their opponent, although he isn't really overwhelming anyone at this point. On this side more, but still not heavily. And yeah, so Turks player getting a bit caught out with his Janissaries. Personally, I would rather go hand cannons, because believe it or not, Janissaries don't actually have a bonus versus infantry. Although they have very high attack, they don't have a bonus versus them, so it makes them quite weak actually to Huskarls, surprisingly. Because of course they do PS damage. And by the looks of things, Becky doing well though. So he's starting to push on the Saracen player. He is playing nicely, although he is now being pushed in, sort of flanked here by Dawa. Although he should be able to fend this off okay, because he does have champions in the mix, and those Mangudai are extremely fast firing and actually relatively okay against Huskars, although they will die extremely quickly now. He's been completely overwhelmed here, so he's starting to look a bit shaky as well. But on this side, it is looking nice for yellow and blue. And, I mean, Kenosha, he does have a lot of infantry, but infantry aren't going to help him against these elite Teutonic Knights, and especially Sejonis as well. So he is playing well. Night Blue is playing strong as always. Dawa trying to take some map control, getting up those markets nice and early, and he is also getting out those town centres pretty quickly, which is nice. So a lot of town centres out here for Night Blue, but not all of them really working. So he does still have enough, so it will be fine. But other than that, Becky actually lagging behind a bit here. Only one extra town centre just coming up, and another 3 up here. So not too bad, but otherwise quite far behind. So Dawa actually, Kenosha and Dawa actually now quitting here. So it's unfortunate for them, but it didn't look like Expert was doing too well either, with only 3 extra TCs up. And, I mean, he had a large enough army, but just not enough. So, GG, well played to them. Not bad at all. Now, let us get to... So, looking at the military. So, Night Blue, obviously, with the best kills there. Dawa with the most army, which is expected of the Goths. Not as much as I expected, though. I was expecting close to the 200 mark for them. Best eco, Night Blue, overall spread out there. He won that easy. Society 92 Vil, so he just destroyed with in terms of economy. And yeah,